everybody, and it's Thursday and welcome. I'm going to do some ephemera, carry on making ephemera for my autumn fall journal, and thought I'd turn the camera on and hope that you're joining me. The light's really strange today. It's a beautiful day today, but you can see we get all stripies across, and I tried closing the blinds and then it was too dark, so sorry, you might see stripy lines, and they're just the reflection of my blinds. I had this idea I've not used, and I don't know where I got these from, but a set of leaves that I've had a couple of months, and I'm just going to bring them in when I can find them, when I can find my leaves. Leaf stamps. Now they're just some that I got off Amazon or whatever. I've tried looking at the see where they're from, but I can't remember, somewhere in China, but they're quite sturdy and they're really quite nice, especially this one. So I had this idea that I wanted to print some leaves on some cardstock. So what I've also added in, as you know, the things I've printed out so far are from the last year's autumn kit, ARTYmaze, but I couldn't resist printing out some pieces from Rachel at Roxy Creations, her green Meadows kit, and I think some of the background papers there really lend themselves to an autumn fall journal. I printed 3, there's those 2, and then one that I've used already. So I've already used the other colourway for stamping some leaves and cutting them out. So I thought that we'd do a bit of that. Also, I've got some strips here ready to do. I want to do some snippet, not rolls as such, I'm doing them as strips. Snippet strips, can I say that? Snippet strips with some bits and bobs autumnal, and see what it looks like with some of these leaves on to put on the edge of my pages. And then I thought I'd have a go at making a few clusters. So I've cut out some of the stamps from the kit, and I want to just layer those up with a bit of material and some paper, and I will do some stitch over it later on. So that's sort of what I've got in mind for today. So I've put my spongy mat under there so the stamping goes a bit easier. So I've got my 2 favourites on here out of that kit, because they're the impression that they give, and I think they're really nice. I've got VersaFine. This is a new pad that I've had a while and not opened, and this is Sepia Antigua, and it's a lovely brown colour. So I'm just going to now we're around the we've got the tripod, so nothing's as easy as normal. Where's me white thing? Can't help, can you, but get it on your pad. Okay, right. So how you all doing? I hope you're having a good week. You're getting a bit of crafting in. I can't believe it's Thursday already. Yeah, liking that. I don't know where the weeks go. They seem to be flying by, even though we're not doing that much, not going many places. Yeah. Because we're sort of not far off a lockdown, really. Some parts are already in lockdown in the UK. They're doing it more locally at the minute, but we're moderate risk apparently at the moment, but just further north than us they're all locked down. So I don't know why the weeks are going so quick, but we had a lovely run out this morning because it was so nice, and I was so fed up yesterday. I thought, cracky, it'll just be nice. Everybody's ready for getting back to normal, you know. So we had a run out to Sutton on Forest, which is just north of York. We took the dog, and we'd not been round some of those woods before. And you wouldn't think, you know, you're only about 4 miles out to York. It was lovely. There wasn't anybody about, and the birds were singing, and it was sunny, and Nelson was having a sniffle round everywhere. And, you know, I said to David, it's as if somewhere like this in the middle of nowhere, you feel truly safe, you know, feel safe like we used to do. And I'm sure we'll get there again. These are looking lovely, aren't they? I just thought it just added a little bit extra to be on this background because it's the same on the back. And I thought, you know, I don't just want to put them on snippet rolls. I don't know what I might put them on a keychain or something, all different leaves. And so therefore I thought it'd be nice for you to see the back. You know, a bit of interest on the back instead of just plain cardstock or whatever. But this VersaFine, such as these leaves, it's bringing it out lovely. I've not really... I used to do card making many years ago, about 15 years ago. And I have got one or two with the VersaFine that still... the ink is still going strong without being re-inked, I have to say. Don't know the main VersaFine was. It's just a trademark of it, it says. So I don't know which company make it. I've got the oven on as well. I'm making a homemade quiche. I haven't baked for years, but this, you know, this last few months I have. But this is a quiche that one of the ladies at Sewing Club, we have a big Christmas party normally, and everybody makes something and takes food, you know, and we all share. And she makes this most amazing quiche, but without pastry. It's got lentils. It's got lentils as the base instead of pastry. Oh, and it's gorgeous. So I've had a go at that. So that's just come out. And then now I've got a coconut cake in. Although it looked a bit, it didn't look very spongified actually when it went in. So we'll have to see. Oh, lovely. I'm really pleased with those. They look really pretty, don't they? To say it's a cheap stamp set. Really nice. Right, I'm really pleased about that. Right, let's give them a wipe off. Put my lid on that. So we've got those done, so we can cut out and do other stuff with that. Now then, let's move that out of the way. Let's have a little look at some snippet strips. That's what I'm calling them, snippet strips. And I've got a little selection here of different some papers out the kit. I've put some yellow paper on the back, so we've got all the fall leaves. I've got, in fact this might be too big, but I've also got some of the eco die prints from Poppiness, Susan Taylor Brown. If you want some lovely eco kits to put in your fall journals, then they're the ones. So let's have the glue out, and we'll just have a go. Put the stamps out the way, get a bit more organised. So I've been seeing some of you have been having a go with the bubble wrap technique. I certainly saw that Nola had put something on Instagram and it looked really great. She'd done a couple, and one with all threads in, and then she'd put some glitter in, and really lovely. So let me know if anybody else is, I think a few of you saying they'll give it a try. And yeah, I'll show you tomorrow and wrap up what I've done with the bits, even the failures. What else can we stick on there? I'll stick a bit of just a bit of calico on there. I've got a new glue book because that other one was looking really really tatty. This Scotch, I use this Scotch glue, and I really like it, except it's been in the sunshine and it's melted. Really good, and even for putting thin fabrics down, it's great for that. So put that on there. I'm going to sew down these, so you don't have to do if you haven't got a sewing machine, but I like to, you know me and my sewing, I like to, you know, just put some stitch on everything. And where's my leaves now? Let's have a go, see if my idea of putting some leaves on works. Yes, I think so. I'm trying to think where. Have it there, and then I think we'll have another one at the bottom, just sticking over the edge a bit, because I think that'll be quite nice sticking over, won't it? And then shall we put this big one in the middle or that? No, I think that might be a little bit too much. Let's put a bit of something else on. Right, tell you what would be nice. Yeah, we'll put a bit of that on. So as I say, it was really nice to go somewhere different for a change, and just go into the forest. It was lovely. Okay, I think there's enough on there. I don't want it to go. Right, so that's one. Not saying much, sorry, concentrating. I've been working slowly on the on some more altered paper clips. David, I've got David doing he's doing some Halloween coloured papers for the shop. I'm going to make a Halloween journal this year. I've never made a Halloween journal before, and I quite like the look. Tina's done a Halloween kit that's not too scary Mary, you know. I know ARTYmaze always does a really good gothic one with the weeping angels and all sorts, and I know go and check out Carol Laws. If you go and check out her channel, she's just done a lovely Halloween journal using that kit, and she makes lovely journals anyway, does Carol. And I'm not going to put leaves on that one, and I thought I would, it just got me fancying making one this year, so put that down the middle. So I think Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah has got a new kit, so I think I will have a look at that and probably use that. So in the next week or so. So yes, so David, so watch this space, is doing some really great colours, mainly because I wanted it for myself to put in a, you know, to put in the journal, but I said, why don't we do a few more, and yeah. And also we're working on some digitals now. That's you know, not always, we're getting on a bit in years, not always been our forte, the computer, but since Joe's been, and he's gone through a few things, we're going to be doing some digitals, but it may be simple to start with, you know, just some of our papers, and then progress from there. But I'm quite excited to show you. Let me just, I'm going to give you a sneak peek. Let me give you this sneak peek. Oh, look at that. Look at that purpleness. Not as purple as he wanted, he's disappointed in it. But he's doing some red next. And yeah, all sorts of colours. So watch this space. I can't wait to have a play with that. So I think with that one, I'm just going to put the leaf down the middle as a centrepiece, I think. I'm just going to... There we go. And then when they're stitched up, I think they'll be really good. So, next. I love this time of year though. You get all the gorgeous colours, don't you? You get all the leaves. I mean, we've not... Our leaves haven't really turned too golden yet, but I suppose it's only 1st of October. But as we got nearer to York and the forest, further away from the sea, I don't know as if that would make a difference, but we were seeing a lot more of the reds and golds of the autumnal leaves, and I just love to see them like that. Spring's my favourite time of year, I have to say. Everything new and coming out, and you know, winter's nearly behind you, and yeah, but I do love autumn, fall for the leaf colours and all that. I just think the backdrop's stunning, beautiful if you're into photography. Right, so I'm happy with those. Okay, so that's a few of those done. Now let's have a look at some. Let's have a look at these for snippets. So clusters, shall I say? I've got snippets on the brain. I've got some of my crinkled up paper that I really like. We could have done with a bit of book page. Let's have a look in here. Bit of old book page. From an old children's book, this is from about 1950s. So yeah, let's have a look at that. No, that's a bit too insipid looking, that. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, I think that would be nice. I suddenly thought, oh, last night I was watching Rachel actually, and she's doing this lovely medieval journal with medieval mirages kits, and she's been doing ephemera for the last week or so, and watching it. And so she did some clusters, and I thought, oh goodness, I haven't thought about doing some clusters for this journal, so that's got me to thinking to put them on the list today. Right, now let's have a look at that one. I don't want to put too much that's going to spoil that, because that's... No, I don't want that on there. I think that should be the show. Should be the star of the show, don't you think? I'm going to have a little bit of this. I've got some of this lovely green. I'll bring it into camera in a minute. Isn't that lovely? And that's got gorgeous colours in. Now let's have a look at that. That's on there. Bit of book page behind it. Yeah, let's put that on there. So what are you working on? Have you all started thinking about doing an autumn fall journal, or are you doing loads of other stuff. You're probably still you're probably still melting plastic or still trying to get it off your iron. Oh, it took me ages, you know. It took me ages to get my iron clean. It serves me right. But you could see it's quite hard work with that travel iron. It's a bit heavy going. Right, so I want a little bit of material, I think. Well, I've got some old linen here, a bit of lace. Put that on there. There we go. I think that'll be nice once it's sewn round. I've put over the top of that now. Now then, I want to use this bit of this. This is really old. This is I've been hoarding it. You know how you do. It's just the edges. I've got a thing about edges. I just love edges. They look so nice. I've been putting them in my sofa sole. Right, I think we need a bit of colour behind that. Put a bit of that green. Now then, I feel like it wants a bit of something here. Don't like that's too much. That's better. I like that better. I like that better. It's very quiet here. I don't know why David and the dogs, I don't know what they're up to. Sometimes, you know, when it's too quiet and you think, what's everybody up to? Because they're not normally that quiet. It's a bit like that. I don't know. I don't know what they're up to. They're probably falling asleep. Yeah, I like that. And actually, I think I might stamp, when it's dry, stamp a little leaf or something on there. I think that would be quite nice. And let's have a look. We've got a bit more, bit of lace. We'll pull that in. And again, I think we'll have a bit of this on there. And then, probably nearing time. Another ticket. I don't want to touch a green. Yes. Oh, I've glued my green on the wrong side. Oh, go over there. Don't want that. Oh, I know what we'll have. We'll have a bit of this. Oh, I found a bit of fringe there. That's even better. Yeah. Right, what shall we have now? I've also got these circles, which I think would look rather nice. I think I'll have a bit more of this brown. That's it. Don't want as much as that. Oh, I best not forget my cake, had I? Hey, I'm telling you all about my coconut cake, and then I'm forgetting. I'm chatting away here, not doing what I should by keeping an eye on it. To put that there, just so we've got a little bit coming out, and then let's have a look. I feel like that needs to be on. Yeah, I'm just gonna tear this down a bit, just so it doesn't look so. When I tear, I always get a little like a cliff hanging over. Do anybody else do that? I always tear it and it goes straight, but then I always get a sticky out cliffy bit. Yeah, like that. Right, I better call that a day because I must go and check my cake. But I just wanted to jump on and just show you what I'm doing. So I'm just slowly working my way. So I'm going to cut these leaves up and carry on using them in making some ephemera. And then I'm going to let these snippet strips dry. I might do a bit more to them, and I don't know yet. It depends what it's like when the stitch is on. And then made a start on doing some clusters. I mean, that definitely needs something else. It's quite plain, that one. Done some clusters as well there. And yeah, I'm quite pleased with them. So it's coming on. I'm starting to do some ephemera. I've put some pages in, and I'm starting to do some bits. I want to collect some leaves if I can, and I've got my dyed honesty that I want to do something with. So I think we'll be carrying on with this all next week. I'll be carrying on with my autumn fall journal. So thank you very much for joining me. It's been lovely to have your company. I better go off and check my cake now. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you do, please give a like and subscribe if you've not already done so, and ring the bell so that you don't miss any future videos of making things for this particular journal. And yeah, and don't forget tomorrow's wrap up. I've got quite a few things to show you tomorrow what I've been up to. So take care everybody, keep safe out there. Much love, bye.